Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, this is Rifko. We've been working at this Coliseum thing for a little while, and I've basically just gotten frustrated from playing it more than anything else. So I would like to get an upgrade first. And in order to do that, we're gonna have to do a little bit of exploration and do Grim, even though I said I didn't want to. It has nothing to do with the fact that I actually am still having a lot of fun and want to keep playing this game. Can't prove anything. So this next section is going to be a mix of bosses and not. We need to get to, let's see here, 3 different locations here. I'm thinking we're going to go up and hit yeah, that'll work. Oop. That's not what I was trying to do. Is that where we want to go, or do we want to go the other way first? Yeah, we'll actually do... Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, let's do... this. I haven't used this yet. Dreamgate lets you warp back to a point. So now, if we ever want to return to the arena, we've got to basically... It's basically Farore's Wind from Zelda, instead of having to navigate back. So we do want to collect some Geo. Okay. We're heading this way first to stop here. Just to make sure. Oh. We've got some stuff to sell. I'll also say this is the biggest thing I'm regretting about losing that Geo. Because I'd actually have pretty much enough to get all of the fragile charms taken care of. We need 15,000 for the strength item. The upgrades to the fragile charms basically just make them not fragile. That's all it is. So we're gonna travel around, we're gonna do Grims and do some exploration as we go, which I'm actually really excited about. I watched some videos, did some research, did some reading about some of the other like little lore things. So I will probably be stopping by to check out some of the things that I read about, just to see them at least. Okay. We want to go to... Oh, actually, wait, no. We want to kill this one first. So there should be one in this room? Yeah. There it is. Wow, these guys are annoying. Okay, one down. So real quick, based on that, let's do Spell Twister. Shaman stone. Actually, you know what? I'm mostly retreading areas, so let's do it this way. We're gonna do Wayward Compass, Gathering Swarm, then the Shaman Stone. We are now over-charmed. This is a trick you can do to get more charms than your slots would allow. It's pretty straightforward. However, you could, while you are overcharmed, you take double damage. So I'm going to be relying on the fact that I'm dealing with some older areas, ideally not going to actually be taking a lot of damage. Switch this back for now because I'm gonna have to super dash. So this is actually one of the little side things I wanted to show you guys. Probably something that was really stupid to try with that overcharmed aspect. Oh well. We'll do it. Maybe. Okay. We are completely out of spirit and failing, so never mind. We'll come back to that when we don't have the or when we're not overcharmed. If we happen to be in this neck of the woods again. Um. I mean, I guess we could. No. We'll do it the old-fashioned way. Actually, we're gonna be heading back to town. And no. We'll stick to the plan. If we absolutely need to, we can always grind out money too. Obviously it's not ideal, but you know, it's a thing we can do. Okay, that's the first phase. I'm gonna just use the bench quick just to make sure. I don't think we're gonna have to fight Grim yet. And I don't want to be overcharmed for that. Get the upgrade and... So now, let's see, King's Pass, where are the other ones? Okay, by Blue Lake. That's actually going to work really well. We can actually work back once we're done here. This is way harder than the last one. Okay. So, I think it goes without saying, we're removing some charms. I still think spell build is the best way to go for these guys because of the way they move. You have to have Grimchild on. Let's do like Grub Song, Soul Catcher. I feel like we've been running out of focus a lot, or spirit a lot. Whoops. Crap. I just did that backwards. Yeah, I haven't used it before. Now I know. We're exploring all kinds of new things today. Okay. Yeah, we can just transit. We want resting grounds. Resting grounds is the place to go for this. I mean, that's one way to do it, I guess. Okay. I think we basically just want to go down. By the way, I keep an eye out here in case I don't see it. Maybe you will. I don't remember his name. The bug with the shield. Actually, is that right there? There's the one who... he said he was going to fight us at the Coliseum. The one thing I didn't realize is that all the bodies that continually fall from here are falling from the Coliseum. They're the dead combatants. So, the guy with the shield that we've run into several times, we see just having been dumped out, he got killed in the Coliseum off screen. Is a thing, I guess. It's the one NPC that I wasn't super impressed with the way they handled the end. I guess it kind of makes sense. But, yeah. And there's the third flame. I want to get at least one more health real quick, just to be safe. Oh hey, my friend's helping. That should take us to King Station. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, crap. You gotta be kidding me. Okay then. Well, luckily we're at a stag station. There's still a whole nother round of stuff to find, so I was not expecting that. Let's go get Soul back. Or regrets, or whatever they are. Oh, we have to use 2 for Grimchild also. Okay, well, let's give this a shot with Quick Focus. Because Quick Focus is a thing. This is probably just gonna be rough, though. I may just not be able to do this right now. think I actually put a good dent in him, even if it didn't look like it. That upward blast with Shaman Stone like that hits multiple times for 4 or 5 sword hits worth of damage. Too much knockback. Okay. That still felt like it was going pretty well. A little too aggressive, perhaps, at a couple points. But overall, let's get our focus built up. Spirit, whatever. I need to remember to that I can shadow dash through some of that. I believe he uses that balloon attack again every 25%. So we had him under a quarter health that time. That was not as good as the first time. That was not as good. At this point, this is the one thing that's annoying to me about this game, or the most annoying thing at least, is the trying to beat some of these harder bosses. You still have to go through and recover health this way. Let's try this. Just going with the more aggressive. Yep, would have died if I didn't have the 4 extra health. Nice. And more importantly, the 11th charm notch. That's part of the reason I wanted to do this. Do we want to do this? I mean, 2 of them are actually real close together, and there's a pretty straightforward route to get all 3. I also know there's actually a special thing here, and I may just go try that, but I can't do that until I get the 15,000, so we're actually in a kind of difficult spot. Because once we complete this, we can't finish. We can't do the fragile upgrades after this. So, Time to be cheesy. See how much these guys are worth. Per. That's not terrible. The big trick is just going to be getting the spirit back. Efficiently, we'll say. It's a little annoying that I'm gonna have to keep coming back and resting, but it seems like a pretty easy way to get a little geo without grinding the Colosseum. That was the other option that I was thinking of, was the second Colosseum is worth 2,000 per run. About 500 per loot? That's not terrible. Not sure whether that'd be faster than some of the other ways, but it seems decent. sure what happened just there. That's okay. The only other enemies I can think of offhand that are fairly tough and give a bunch of geo, I mean, there's the other ones that give 50 per, than like Grassy Knights, which go down a lot faster, but there's less of them in that area, so you have to reset the area more often. And they only give 50 per, even with the greed. Okay, we're not and just for the record, we are not getting enough to get all of the fragile charms upgraded. I'm getting enough to get strength upgraded. I thought about heart, but it's another 13,000, I believe. Again, if I hadn't lost all that money, we'd be in good shape there, but I did, so... Should be the last thing that requires geo, though. So yeah, once we're done with this, we're gonna go close out the Grim Quest the secondary way. I'm gonna go the secondary way because I feel like that's better than, you know, making a deal with a literal devil. Or whatever he is. He is at least demonic in nature. Void and everything aside, I saw some really interesting commentary on the point of the game, or some of the messages and stuff that are woven into it, or that can be interpreted from it. The ideas about light and dark, how it actually reminds me a lot of the story in Marvel's The Thanos Imperative. This idea that the whole idea, you've got the whole thing of the pure soul and spirit versus this idea of the void, and it's very much a yin-yang thing, but it's not a good-evil thing. It is a yin-yang thing. It is a life and the absence of life. It is this overabundance of life energy that can't be controlled, that is infested and taken over because it was cast out, which is a kind of a cool idea.
I've already crossed. Aber not slow.
That's gross. Now we have unbreakable strength. So unbreakable strength makes is the exact same as fragile strength, except for with, you know, except it can't be broken. Yeah, no, actually that'll work. So this is going to basically take us up another notch on our how much damage we can do with regular attacks. I suppose I should probably wrap this video up soon. It's been going for a while. Okay, well we'll wrap this. Oh, we'll finish this up, hopefully. As I remember that this is still part of Grim, so we actually need that equipped. And apparently there's not a bench right there, so we need to warp somewhere, use the bench, and then warp back. This is my punishment for not actually walking away when I had an opportunity. From child. I'm confused. And a little annoyed. One random thing to note is that charms that affect your sword, your nail, don't affect blade arts and don't affect your spells at all.
Babala Geno. Sego Nala. Baba Gondala. Baba Gondala.
So this guy, Brum, gives us the opportunity to end it. End the ritual, break the cycle, and banish the troop. Sneak over here. Rest on the bench, just in case this is a boss. So yeah, one of the themes that got brought up was actually the idea of like nihilism. This idea that you basically have to be willing to sacrifice to reach an end. You have to...
Baba Gondala.
There we go. So this is what, there's two endings you can choose for the Grim Troop. And that's one of them. The other one is obviously to complete the ritual. Sure where we go to get the reward, so if I'm gonna check back in Dirtmouth, and that'll be my stopping point either way. I'll either finish the Grim Troop up. Like I said, we're gonna get the purity ending there. There he is. I bet.
Sego Nala.
We get the Carefree Melody, which replaces Grimchild, which was broken. So, Carefree Melody gives us a percentage chance to not take damage. I'm still not sure exactly how I feel about it, but it's at least a neat idea. And there is the achievement Banishment. So we got that option. So we'll wrap up for today, I believe. Actually, let's do... Oop. Let's go back to our... other spot. Now that we've got Unbreakable Strength, I feel like I've got a better chance. But we'll deal with that next time. So, until then, I have been Raquel. This has been Hollow Knight. Hopefully you're still enjoying. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments below. And as always, have a good one.